Hi, my name's Reese from the Eastern Suburbs School of Music. Today I'm going to teach you the Divinyls track Science Fiction for bass guitar. Some really interesting things in the arrangement of this song. It's a Divinyls tune after all. They don't just do straight ahead, sort of stick to the grid type pop songs, and that's why we love them, isn't it? The start is simple enough, where we've got the note C, 3rd fret of 3rd string, starting with crotchet rhythm, then quavers rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2. That little run there into the verse. So root notes of C with that rhythm, and then in the last bar, remember quavers is 8 to the bar rhythm. If you don't know about rhythms, just look in the video description below, or my tab appearing above me now will take you to my little explanation, my lesson on the rhythmic elements. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and starts the verse. 8 to the bar, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and this lick's going to appear right throughout the song, so important we learn it straight away. The C to start out with, then we'll go to 4th string and go open, 1, 2, 3, then drop down to 3rd string and go open, 1, 2, 3. And you're back to the start of the verse, where we'll once again rely on quavers. Pause this video, learn that intro. We've got a verse to learn, a solo to learn, a bridge to learn, and also any variations we find along the way. So the verse, let me just have a look through. I've got a tab sheet here that you can collect off our Patreon page. To find that, click the tab above me now, look at the link in the video description below, or on Patreon, search Rhyslet, that's R-H-Y-S-L-E-T-T. You'll get this sheet, and for what's coming up in this verse, you might want to grab that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're doing this riff 3 times. And then we get that nice twisting little part there. 1 bar of 4/4, then a bar of 2/4. All that means is instead of counting 1, 2, 3, 4, we only count to 2. 1, 2, and the bar's done. What I'm playing there is root and 5th based playing. If you haven't done that before, once again, video description below. Look at the tab appearing above me now, or go and listen to some Johnny Cash, as that is where we really hear the root 5th bass lines being used in that style of country music. The riff here, 1, 2 and 3 and 4, and 1st and 3rd frets being used. 1st fret of your 3rd string, that's a B flat, for those of you who know your fretboard. Down to the F, that's at 3rd fret of your 2nd string. 1, 3, 3, 1, 3. So that's your first 6 notes of the bar. 1 and 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 3 again, but this time both on 3rd string. Is the riff pretty much up to speed? So we've come from to start to put it together. Look at my cover version that will get uploaded. You'll find it when it is uploaded just in the video description below or the tab above me now, and I'll play the song in full along with the recording and talk us through how all these parts fit together. The 2/4 bar, root 5ths again, 5 and 7, 3rd string, 2nd string, so that's a D. Then back to our favourite 1 and 3 from the previous bar, that's a B flat. putting that together, this would be the second line of the verse on my tab sheet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, and 3. The fun hasn't stopped because the next line we've got a bar of 4/4, then a bar of 5/4. Simply count the 5. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 is what that line is. Mostly just roots and fifths once again. Going to the lower note this time, both at 3rd fret, C to G. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 is what that line is. And then we get back to our familiar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. And then we're off into the solo section. 1 E and 4 E and. Just the lick before the solo section. So let's try and put this verse together. Really twisted, not terribly physically difficult, just timing wise quite challenging. Verse 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1. We do that 2 more times. And here we go. Hope I got that right. It's easier to play along with the track. And there we go. 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Guitar solos just pumping that C 8 bar. Pause the video, work hard on that. Definitely grab the tab sheet off the Patreon site. Link below, of course, to grab that and sign up to the Patreon. When you're ready, let's look at the bridge that's coming next. Alright, bridge, just more timing twists here, we should say. 8 to the bar for the first bar. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2. 1, 2, 3 and 4 is what we've got there. Then essentially repeats that, rests on beat 1 instead though, and then a 2/4 bar thrown into the mix. So let's just play that as a line. Those of you who got your tab sheets, you're going to know what I'm talking about here at the bottom of page 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3 and 4. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2 is what's going to come next to help you put that into context. Bum, 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 is the melody of the bass part that you're looking for to link us to page 2 or the next part of the bridge. Da 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 da, and there's your bridge. So just to walk through, that was sort of the whole bridge there. To walk through what I did in the second half. Open 2nd string to the B flat, 1st fret, 3rd string. Ba ba da da. Open A and 1st fret, the B flat on 3rd string. Repeat that. And then go back to what we did at the end of section 1. Very wordy, but when you start playing it or when you start to see it written down, it'll probably make a bit more sense. And that was 2, 3, da da da, and then there's your drum fill on the snare drum, and you've got the bridge. They do that twice to put this particular bridge together. Later in the song it's only once. Follow the song, listen closely to the song, follow my cover version that I'll be putting up very shortly. Let me try and play this first bridge in full though, it gives you an idea. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bridge, done, pause, learn. When you're ready, let's look at any variations that we might find in the song. All the parts we've looked at already then pretty much give you everything you need for the song. It's just if you're finding variations, looking through verse 2, doesn't have that sort of 2/4 and 5/4, shall we say, thing popping up in it. Physically there's no different playing verse 2, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and... So this done 3 times once again like verse 1 was. And off into the bridge it goes. The bridge is only once. The second bridge, this solo this time is, yeah, all C's. Every now and again they do a little gallop there, and it just ends with our one little fill that's towards the end of this solo. 1 and 2, 3 and 4 is what it would sound like in slow motion. A bridge, this bridge is played twice. We're back to a verse. This particular verse, so the third verse of the song, is exactly the same as verse 1 of the song, just with some repeats at the end, what we would call a 3-time ending, where they sing the last line of the lyric 3 times. So not new playing, you've just got to be able to go, oh yeah, it's this section that they are doing 3 times in a row to finish it. And then as an outro, really just pedaling on that C bass note. Let me just check over the page as well. Yeah, nothing really of note. If when they are changing, it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 3, 3, upper string, 3, 3, 3. In other words, you've learned the whole song. Congratulations if you've made it this far. If you like this video, if you've learned something from this video, things you can do. Sign up to the Patreon page, get all the tab sheets for every video that I've got on the bass guitar on this channel. Subscribe to the channel here on YouTube, Eastern Suburbs School of Music. It helps other Aussie bass players find these videos by clicking that thumbs up button. And if you've got any questions, comments, or a request, please leave them on this video. I'll answer those as soon as possible. Enjoy playing Science Fiction by the Divinyls on your bass guitar.